Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley, and on this channel we talk all things budgeting and cash stuffing, including sinking funds and savings challenges. So today we're going to go over my income for the week. I am a server, so I make $2.13 an hour plus tips. These are all the tips that I came home with last week, so we're going to count this up and then set up our budget for the coming week. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you stick around for the rest of this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first. Y'all, I didn't put out a cash unstuffing before this. So my thought process here and why we are just gonna jump into this week's budget and cash stuffing. I am traveling this coming weekend. It's the weekend 14th, 15th, 16th. I'm gonna be out of town for a wedding, and I really want to be able to see where all my cash envelopes and stuff are before that trip. So instead of doing my normal Monday to Sunday, I'm actually going to be extending it until the following Thursday, and I will be doing my cash unstuffing on Thursday. Y'all will see it on Friday. But that's just so I can kind of see where all my cash envelopes are standing, just in case I have to dip into that for whatever reason might be. But anyways, let's get to the tip count. Okay, so starting off, I worked Tuesday evening. I made 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3. So 103 for Tuesday evening. I then worked Wednesday morning, and I made 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I then worked Thursday evening and made 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And then on Friday, I just worked the morning shift, and I made 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. On Saturday, I did work just the evening, and I made 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. So 179 for Saturday evening. And then on Sunday, I just worked the morning, and I made 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. So the grand total for this week should be $570. Let's just double check everything while we put it back. So we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So we are working with $570 for our budget this week. Well, that, and then we've got, of course, our $60 from cleaning. And then my husband did also get paid this week. So let's go ahead And whoops, I did not fix this over here. Let's go ahead and set up our budget, and let me make sure that my iPad is in a good spot for y'all to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the budget for the week. So I kind of already have my cash envelopes where I like them. I am not going to change anything here this week. Even though I most likely will not be using that this week, I will need it next week, as I only am working 3 days for the next budget. So I'm gonna need the extra money in these envelopes, and I'm just gonna work with it. Okay, now looking at the plan over here for bills. So if you see over here, I went ahead and deposited everything into the bank for the remainder of the month. Last week, we were able, with that tax refund, to go ahead and fund the binder for the remaining of October. So the rest of the cash stuffings for October will be cash stuffing for November's bills. So technically at this point, we did hit our goal of being 1 month ahead, kind of. So as long as we can continue stuffing these numbers for the remaining of October, which my husband does have one more paycheck in October, we will fully fund and have November's bills by the 1st already in our account, and that is the goal. So the only thing that I did leave in that binder, I had $15 extra from our T-Mobile envelope, and I did move that to buffer. And everything else I took out to pay the bills. So now we are stuffing half the bill. So for our mortgage is $1,450. So we are stuffing $725 this week, and so on and so forth. I went through all of the set bills first. Now things like electric, gas, water, those are variable bills. So I just kind of guesstimated about what I would need to put in there. Our electric bill has been kind of around $200, though it is cooling off, so it should be going down. So I'm gonna stick with $100 this week. Our natural gas bill has only been like $20 to $25 for the past few months. And we're not getting to that point where we are putting heat on, so I just put $15 in there just so we could be safe. And if y'all haven't watched my videos before, I do put all my husband's income towards bills. So the remaining, after figuring out what I wanted to set aside for everything, we had $6, and I went ahead and put that in our buffer. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at for bills. Now, before we move on, let's go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna have to set aside for taxes this week. So my serving income was $570, and we are putting aside 5% for that. So we're gonna go ahead and put $28 towards taxes this week. So, oh, and I did forget to say this last time, cash envelopes have $375, and the bill binder will be getting a total of, let me see. His paycheck is $16.69 plus the $28 for my taxes. So the bill binder this week will be getting $1,697. So now let's go ahead and look at where we are, what we have left over to go towards our sinking funds and savings challenges and subscriptions. So for this week, we were starting with $2,299. We put $375 in cash envelopes. And then I said we put $1,697 towards the bill binder. So we have $227 to work with between the rest of our savings. So we're gonna start up here in the subscriptions. Jim gets $10 every week. So there is that. Let's see the rest of our subscriptions, what we want to put towards it. So I'm going to pull the binder out and look at our envelopes. Disney Plus, we are almost finished with it. But let's go ahead. We're going to do $5 there today. I really want to finish this challenge by the end of the month. Same with the Tone It Up one. I am going to do $5 there as well. And at BJ's, I will go ahead and do $2. We are not going to move on to these next challenges. I want to finish up a couple, the Disney Plus and the Tone It Up ones first, and then we'll move on to our Strava and Amazon Prime challenges. So for subscriptions, that's a total of $22. So we are still working with $205 for the remaining challenges and sinking funds. Let's see, where do I want to start? Well, let's first come over here. We're going to look for our $1 challenge before we start looking at everything else. So let's see if we have any ones that have the letter A. I don't remember seeing any this week as I was going through my dollars, but they sneak in every now and then. Nope, no A's this week. So we've got nothing for the $1 challenge. We will have something for credit card points, but you'll have to come back to this cash stuffing to see that. And let's move on to our other, let's see what savings challenges we want to work with this week. So let's see, we already said nothing, well, we've got stuff for the credit card points, nothing for $1 challenge. Travel, so we will be using this week. So let's go ahead and do $15 towards Fuel Up. Date night, we are gonna skip date night again. And pet emergency, we're gonna go ahead and skip that this week as well. Vacation right now is fully funded, so we're just gonna leave that alone too, but I do wanna stuff our emergency savings challenge, and I wanna go ahead and do $25 there. Retirement, I wanna also go ahead and do, let's do $20 towards retirement. Christmas, I want to go ahead and do $15. And the fall challenge, we are going to go ahead and just do $5 there this week. So for this savings challenge binder, we're looking at about $80. So I want to mark that down here. Oh, I did not mark the subscription, which was $22. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what we've got left. So we had 205 minus 80. And so we are at $125 left for sinking funds and then our Disney binder. Let's go ahead and look at the Disney binder. So I obviously don't have too much to work with today here, but let's go ahead and do, we're gonna do $5 towards the Mickey challenge. Let's go ahead, we'll do that last 25 for dining, and then we will go ahead and do a 40 for drinks. So that is going to be, what is it, $70? Yep, $70. So then we have $55 to put towards our sinking funds. All right, so for sinking funds, let's look at what is most important to us right now. I do want to put stuff towards car maintenance, so I'm going to go ahead and do 10. Running, I also am going to do 10 towards running. So that puts us at $35 more to work with. Let's see, racing events is going to get 10. So 25 left. I'm going to say nothing for car down payment, nothing for electronics. Let's go ahead and do 10 for car mods, and then we'll do 5 for each home, clothing, and gifts. And that should zero out our budget for the week. So every dollar has its place for our budget. And now we will be able to move on and do our cash stuffing. So our cash stuffings this week are going to be on Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, we are going to do the unstuffing. I believe it's going to be from the 3rd of October to the 13th. And then the following cash stuffing will be over our travel days. And I'm just doing this so, like I said, so I can keep better track of where my sinking funds are and just everything that goes into travel. And then we get to see what exactly I spent on just that weekend travel getaway. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and remember to come back tomorrow for the cash stuffing, and I'll see you then. Bye.